Anyway, I was sitting here listening to the Astro. They said, get rid of the prophet. Well, watch it out there, y'all, because this is real. Be weary, but this is real. Anyway, ain't get in line if you don't mind. Just go and get in line, because this story ain't gonna end like my brother Jesus Christ ended. I think we all gonna witness a miracle, and you already out there doing it right now. But anyway, what I got on here to say? I want to remind y'all, what did I say about my energy? I said my energy make when I got lovers, or when I got lovers, people that's interested, they tend, when they get into my energy, the closer they get into my energy, confirmation, they tend to follow me and stalk me and sleep with those around me. Watch the curse now. Y'all call it a curse. I don't call it a curse. I call it God's protection. Watch it, though. Watch it. Now y'all seeing the new energy. Matter of fact, some of y'all done already witnessed this. Now y'all seeing what I'm saying when I say when I do got a lover, everybody want to be with the lover just because I'm with the lover. When I leave the lover, they no longer want to be with the lover. Then they dog the lover, trash the lover, crash the lover, put them on the side of the wall like wrecked cars, and look for me to find another lover to share with them. After so many years of that, I stopped and I started practicing celibacy. Not because of me, because I already had checked them in. My brother actually brought this to my attention. My brother actually brought, get your butt out the way. My brother actually brought this to my attention. He said, hey man, we was in the street now. He said, you notice how these clowns always come around us when we bring in women? Because me and my brother would go get women out of town and bring them here. Big mistake. Well, it wasn't then, but as I kept doing it, I realized it was a big mistake. But I told my brother, I thought it was just, we had the baddest women. No, that wasn't it. So, me and my brother were the type of people who get up. I told y'all we were like them Boondock Saints. Man, let's go check some of these cats, man, that kept following and stalking our girl. Hey, I ain't got nothing else to do. Let's do that. And we'll go and get on them. Real good. Clean them up. And they never really had an answer to it. And even to the point my brother died, I never got an answer. I just thought we had the baddest women. But over time of analyzing, researching, and observing, I realized, no, these guys really need to sleep with these women after me for some reason. That's how I know people knew something about me that I didn't know about me. My parents ain't got no pictures of me. They got pictures of all the kids but me. They try to say my brother pictures and my pictures are the same picture, but they're not the same picture. They ain't got no pictures of me. Make you wonder, who am I for real? Who am I really? Right? So it's almost like everybody around me knew me but me. But I'm telling y'all, watch that, because that's a protection field that my ancestors got around me. That everybody that I'm acquainted with, that's why I don't subscribe to people. That's why I don't do all that no more. I don't do, because I realized I was getting stalked. See, at this point, when I realized you moving like this, it's no longer that you moving like this in your own energy. At this point, you possess. And I'm actually blown away to see how it works on social media just as well as it works in person. Blows my mind. I'm like, well, I know for a fact now it's something spiritual, supernatural, and I'm going to chill with the divine. I'm going to chill with the divine. And what I have to do is subtract myself from your energy. So disciplinary tactics can take place. Otherwise, my ancestors destroy y'all. They'll destroy y'all. But here's the thing, y'all. This is something vitally important going on here. And last time I talked to my father, he spoke 2 words. He spoke a good bit at that time. But he spoke 2 words that stuck in my heart of hearts. He said Revelation and Genesis. And he said I was going to be here for Genesis. I'm going to be preserved for Genesis. And it looked like that's what's going on. So now we got to ask ourselves, what is Genesis? Really? Genesis is going back to discipline. Because at the end of the day, this God's earth, not ours. And I have to tell people this, earth is an organ. This organ could possibly be God's. So you think God gonna let you ruin his kidney, ruin his liver, ruin his heart because of how you feel and your emotional attachments? No, of course not. We ought to appreciate this moment and thank God for this moment because we're learning why the difference between the biblical days compared to now. You gotta clean your way. You gotta clean out your way. I'm telling you, it was something about my grandpa and my grandma relationship that was totally strange. They loved each other and they was great to each other, but it almost seemed like they were too good to each other. But I'm starting to get it now. If they went through what I'm going through now, they done seen the worst in one another trying to get to each other. They done seen the worst in each other trying to get to each other. And yeah, they seen the worst in each other trying to get to each other. That's that feeling that I didn't recognize when they were together and they was alive. I get it now, though. It's like whatever this test is, this experiment is, ooh wee, it cuts you down to the core. And I'm still learning, you know. I have to notice things, even though some of the things that I notice hurt y'all out there. But the thing is that I gotta teach y'all out there. We must learn, especially my people. I heard about some of y'all in the Astro talking about why he say that black thing. Why he say, cause black folk, cause last time I checked, it was my people that put me in here like this. Last time I checked, it was my people that's keeping us in poverty. Last time I checked, it was my people that's killing legends, killing the leaders, killing God's children that God created put here. Yeah, you can't do this without the man, but you really think we can't go into their territory and kill their leaders? So this has got to be a write-off. This has got to be a vote. Raise your hand to those of you who prefer to have Barabbas, a liar, a thief, and a rapist over Jesus Christ. Crucify him. We'll take Barabbas, crucify him. That's the same thing. Why my father don't repeat itself? No. Y'all repeating yourselves. These opportunities come. See, I'm pretty sure it was great energy when Jesus was here. And you can feel the blissfulness, you can feel the blissfulness. Everybody finna walk into feeling so good about themselves. Everybody getting the money they want, getting the car. All the lovers want everybody. Everybody want each other so happy. But boom. What you didn't know is that was the gift of the energy that was coming with Jesus Christ if you would have accepted my brother. So as soon as you decided to accept Barabbas over Jesus Christ, you got slavery. You got quite the opposite of what you was celebrating in when Jesus was alive. So don't blame no other nationality because of what I said. I tell you to your face. Because I'm going through this. You buried me, unalive me, and you out there. The most I done seen some of y'all say and scream out there, the most I done seen y'all say or scream is this. Hold on, let him go by. The most I done seen y'all say and scream is this right here. They need to tell you the truth. Whatever, sit down already. Sit down already. Sit down already. Well, it's time in the truth. What's the truth? They sacrificed you, they unalived you. Well, that only lasts so long too. Because if death itself don't come and collect me, then guess what? Death gonna turn around and collect you, the one who sacrificed me. So that got a time on it too. So that means you could have preserved yourself like I preserved myself. Maybe not to the level that I preserved myself, but you could have at least started healing yourself in ways you never even decided to heal yourself. You could have at least cleansed and detoxed your all. You could have at least appreciated the fact that God's child is here. Yeah, I said it. I said, yeah, God came as a white man because he got to get into all the different things. He don't need no arguments. Look what I did. You would have did the same thing to my father God that you're doing to me. I'm coming here and I'm trying to go through the front door and my own people bottle me up, bury me, unalive me, put me in tomb me, then copy and paste me. Then you got people that's trying to be me, and then the people that's trying to be me is silent. Because they just realized ain't no way in thee I can be him. And they had this crooked, mischievous smile that they were smiling. But I'm genuinely sitting right here smiling. I can't believe some of y'all. And then you got people that send me messages to make me feel good about the fact that you done sacrificed me, knowing the one that's sending me the messages is actually on the side of the one that sacrificed me. Some of y'all will even try to sleep with the lovers that's actually trying to come and help me. No offense to the women out there, but you really gotta be a real man not to hit on a woman. And a woman gotta be a real woman not to accept the temptation. All right, now let's look at Satan when he tempted Jesus. After Jesus done fast. How do a fast truly look? God put his child here. God got a lover that's coming for his child. God done prepared this lover for his child. And now this love is coming towards his child. And all of a sudden, you supposed to be a friend of God's child. And you meet the love of God's child. And y'all was supposed to meet because Satan wanted to make sure that y'all met each other. Watch out. Temptation hour. That's how Satan tempts you. Everybody keep looking for Satan. Satan tempts us all the time. Well, me anyway. All the time. All the time. There's plenty of women around here I can sleep with, but they got that gene in them. Not the ones I be talking about, but I'm talking about outside of this little community. They got that gene and waiting on me. Come on back, baby. We got something for you. Temptation all the time. The drugs are still here that I left. Not just out there, but in here. And I can get it free out there or in here. All the time. Tempting me, temptation all the time. You see how that works? Now watch this. Now, let's say you the friend. Are you a friend? Imagine Jesus Christ and his friends. I'm saying the same thing my brother was saying back then. Surely before the clock strike and the rooster crow, you will betray me. Surely after you meet the woman that's supposed to come to me, you will betray me. That's your test from God. I thank God for the time that I got on the street, because back in those times, I seen this with my own eyes. People try to go up and push themselves onto a lover that belongs to God's child. Or just anybody, a high priest, a high priestess, king or queen, or a lover in general. They really love each other. But I seen they people around them that know about the lover and know that they really love each other, check and correct the one that keep pushing up on this lover, and then let him know after that lover rides off or walks off, don't ever interfere with lovers that love each other. Don't ever interfere with a good family. I thank God that I came up with them kind of sisters and brothers. I watched them on the street. I watched these kind of people on the street get locked up and put in prison because they wouldn't turn on their sisters and brothers. Ooh, if I had the power, I would go meet all them sisters and brothers. And if they meet my standards, I would free all them sisters and brothers. Because I know for a fact when they hit my hood, they hit every hood. And they only wanted the good black sisters and brothers. And it takes us to be able to sign off each other when it comes to that right there. You can't go into another nationality and say, let me get your leader, let me get your legend, let me get that guy's child, and I give you this house, I give you this car, I give you these shoes, I give you some clothes, I give you women, I give you men, I give you whatever you want, I give you display after displays, I give you every display you can imagine. If all you do is go on here and give me that child over there, oh, well, we don't want to give you this child, this is God's child, we'll give you this child. No, I don't want that child. I want God's child. We'll give you this. Let me give you all my concubines. Let me give you all my daughters. We can't give you that child. That's God's child. No. I want that child. Now here you go with your negotiating mouth. Well, if you want God's child, you got what you got to do for me. Now your head is bowed. Your head is down, your eyes is to the ground. No longer are you looking in the eyes of the one that made your head bow. He got you. But surely I tell you the truth, you fail me when you two get together, and instead of you coming and trying to help somebody, you helped you too. And then you talked about me together. And you convinced to you too. I'm just saying this is how it be. I ain't saying this is exactly what happened. I'm just saying this is what happened. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is how it is though. This is what I always had to deal with. This is how the energy around me, this ain't judging. And it ain't even inferencing. It's just me knowing my energy. I know I know for a fact they're gonna put you two together, and Satan gonna make sure that you two come together. Coming to me, getting to me will be hard as hell. It's almost like you might as well just drive to hell and back. But for some apparent reason, you can get to the person that I'm messaging. You can get to the person that I'm calling. You can get to the person that I live with. You can even get to the people that I live with, but you cannot get to me. And you got all these excuses in your head of why that is. Every time, God do not repeat itself. I am no different really from my brother Jesus that was in the same position. What need to change? Why is this a loop like here? What is this cycle trying to tell us? That we failed right here. I keep telling this story, but y'all not listening. You're too busy stealing. And I noticed something about thieves. You can't hear. You got this selective hearing. And you distort and cloud your own mind so that you never have to hear it. So yeah, I said what I said, and I said it again and again. What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do nothing about it. Because from what I'm saying and where I stand, you're locking up real ones. You're unaliving real ones. You're unaliving leaders. You're unaliving legends. You're unalive God's child. Ain't no big in you. Ain't no bold in you. Ain't no hard in you. Are you kidding me? If I was on the other side of the team, I would bully you. You know, because you know how that look when you sit there to bully a leader, to bully a legend, to hurt a legend, to mistreat a leader, to mistreat a legend. Most legends walk and stand and fight by themselves. That means you didn't see nothing in the physical that you can see. In other words, you ain't believed in God in a long time. You don't even believe in the air you breathe. You got to run from country to country to make sure you ain't in this country where they gonna make sure you get on your knees. That's all we good at, running. Running. I ain't talking about my athletes. I love beautiful athletes, women especially. But, you know what I'm saying? Now, I was just saying that I was thinking yesterday I wanted to be the producer of Hollywood, the new producer of Hollywood. Then I thought about it won't work out. Because I have so many women around me. And I won't even be dealing with these women sexually. And the men will be like, well, what about me? I'll be like, what about you? I ain't seen a woman, I ain't been with a woman in 20 years. They'll have to get rid of me. They'll have to get rid of women all over the place. Smell like a woman when you walk in my vicinity. What you talking about? Now, let me tell y'all something out there. That's how my energy works. If you want to pass the test or even think about getting to me, you better not fail now, not now one of those. And somebody drinking too much. Will you please stop drinking? This ain't the time. Revelation is crunk and ready to go, revving up. It is not idling. The gas pedal is to the flow. And I ain't never seen an engine like this before. Now, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I said what I said. What you gonna do about it? You can't respect nobody that don't respect themselves. How do we respect ourselves as a unity? We gotta learn to respect kings and queens. We gotta learn how to respect high priests and high priestesses. We gotta learn how to respect this type of dynamics. And we gotta definitely learn how to respect lovers and people that love each other and families. And until we learn how to respect that, nobody else is gonna respect us. Yeah, they're gonna pay us to hurt us, of course. Yeah, they're gonna give us franchise to hurt us, of course. Yeah, they're gonna give us big business to hurt us, of course. Why not? They gotta make sure you stay in line. Cause you out there sacrificing the divine. They don't want you to cross that line. I wouldn't want you to cross that line. Who in their right mind to sacrifice the divine? What y'all talking about? I was like this on the street, so you can already tell I had a loud mouth. They called me mouth. Really, they didn't call me mouth. The only one that really called me mouth was my family, and they didn't know what they was talking about because I closed my mouth when I was around my family because I already knew that they the one that had the big mouth. I put drugs in my car in my house from my house. Soon as I get out of my yard of my house, the cops finna lock me up because they just got a call from my house. Ain't nobody playing with y'all out there. Big dog shit. Anyway, like I was saying, I just want to thank God, for being my friend when I ain't never had a friend. Being my lover when I never had a lover. Being my family when I never had a family. I want to thank God for keeping my head up, no matter the struggle. Not only is he helping me and teaching me how to keep my head up in the struggle, he teaching me how to understand the struggle and let the struggle teach me on about the fact that it's really not struggling. And not only am I not struggling, but I'm learning more than I can ever learn because of this so-called struggling. So much so that I'm even able to teach those who build rocket ships, astronauts, scientists that don't know struggling. So, just like that right there. But this is what I want to tell y'all out there. Yeah, I said it. I don't get it, your feelings about it. Respect it. You killed me, you unalived me. Not my ex-wife, not my family, not the people around me, not my community. No, y'all did, everybody did. You unalived me, you put me in this bottle. You let it happen. And you convinced yourself on why you should let it happen. You think your oppressor convinced, yeah, I'm gonna say your oppressor because you still ain't free. Yeah, you convinced, you think you're oppressor. Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, you're oppressor because you think you free. You're not free. You can't be free because you can't even keep safe the legends and the leaders that God created that look like you and me. When another nationality can just walk into your nationality and y'all move out the way like bullies coming through in the school hall, and they can just pick up the best of you and put them on the side like a suitcase and walk right by the rest of you, and y'all ain't gonna do nothing at all. And y'all right now, y'all gonna get in there, y'all gonna go to your messages right now, y'all running to your messages right now. Please tell them, stop. If you only knew how you sounded. I thought we was free I thought slavery was 500 years ago. Was that yesterday? Don't talk like that. Stop it. Now, I'm about to let you go. I hope this message was good. I got in trouble for the last message because I shouldn't have said names, I guess. See, I don't like saying names, but I didn't know the person was real. I thought I keep hearing this person's name in my head. But now I think I know who the person's name is, and I've been knowing the person, but I didn't know that was her name for real. And if that ain't her name, that's somebody that she tapping into maybe, or someone she deal with. And I probably messed up something. My bad for real. But either way it go, that's all I want to say. And I hope y'all get this message, bro. I'm really tired of saying this particular message right here. Y'all really got to step back and stop. Y'all really got to step back and heal for real. Y'all really got to step back and observe yourself, analyze yourself. Listen to what I told y'all. God said, this ain't going to end like Jesus, my brother Jesus Christ did. God said this going to go from Revelation to Genesis. And I might just be being preserved for Genesis. And remember what I said about how my ancestors work. That's the test. If you would have just passed that test right there, when that person hit on you or you hit on that person, and both of y'all would have said no, y'all would have already been right here with me. We would have been celebrating. But now instead of celebrating with me, you got to celebrate with the enemy. Instead of celebrating with an angel, you got to celebrate with a demon. Why they turn you inside out? Remodify you, reform you. You better ask yourself who you want to reform you, God or the devil. Peace and love out there.